going on, Quentin? That explains how. Alright, we were wondering before, why is this little girl just off by herself? Not being a parental supervision. Alright, so she's supposed to be staying with them. And she ran off on her own. That makes sense. 2 verse 2. Alright, me and Naveen, let's go. The brothers teaming up. Let's do it. Make up of Pokemon classified with Z have special characteristics. These Pokemon need less time to fire off moves, okay, but quickly burn through Mega Power in exchange. So not well suited for long battles. Okay, I think I get it. Cool. You know what? Yeah, let's test out. So we have the Absolite Z. This level 75 Absol. Let's swap out a Zaru temporarily. Mega energy right now, and I can't fly anywhere. Alright, let's open with... I really can't, like, fast travel anywhere. Go buy more items? No, that's not an option. Alright, let's battle. Shouldn't be too hard. Do it. So, nope, wrong mod. Oops. Bad move. Alright. I think I'm off for wide range. Alright, I guess I'm Mega Evolving 2 then. But, that looks nice. I'm a fan. I know that Pokemon fans, everybody has their opinions. Some like it, some hate it, but I like Mega Absol Z. Sorry, we're up against one of Gourgeist. Night Flash. Oh, knocked off. Well, unload lasted. too bad. What's going on, has been? How long is the game? Well, this is DLC. But, I don't know. I don't know how long the DLC is. What did it say? How to open the map that fast? Oh, you can open the map with diamond? I don't know. It's a discovery. Yeah, I saw that. The Diamond DLC. Well, we got a trailer, right? It's not out yet, not for another couple of months. Let me see what that, I think they said like February or something. Yeah, we got a trailer, some gameplay. I don't know why they made us wait so long, to be honest. It's kind of weird, because it's like, on one hand, you know, you would think that Daima being Toriyama's last work, even from like a business standpoint, you know, you would think they would want to like really, you know, try to make it as profitable as possible. So I don't know what the strategy was behind, you know, making the DLC so far apart. They did the same thing with Sparking Zero too, actually. Released the Diamond DLC in different parts that were a long way away. Yeah, February 2026. It would have made sense if they released it like while Daima was coming out, you know, to like avoid spoilers and stuff about like Super Saiyan 4 and Vegeta's new transformation and stuff like that. But nah, yeah, I mean they didn't even start to release the first DLC until Daima was done. So I'm not really sure what their game plan was with making us wait, but I'll probably still get it because I do enjoy Kakarot. Four berries, nice. Let's see, what do we have? So I can do, I want to do 4 of these, right? One of those. Two of those, actually. Really? 374. I forgot to change the date on my Switch, so it still says March 2023. Oh, and okay, I got an extra powerful steel type moves. Nice. Alright, let's see where it wants us to go now. Find distortions on the map. Level 120 is nuts. That's insane. What's my donut bag looking like? I don't even know how to see what donuts I have. Whatever. Alright, so that's level 120. I didn't even see what the specs of mine were. Unknown level. Unidentified Megastone. Okay, so that's a Rogue Mega Evolution. That's a Hyperspace Wild Zone. Hyperspace Wild Zone. You know what? Might as well do the 120s, right? Side mission detected. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check out this. See what's going on there. See if I can get some items too, and then I'll head over to the Mega Evolution and see what that is. When we asked them to continue the Dragon Ball anime and manga, and they're like, here's another game. Yeah, I'm gonna be so honest with you. I think they hate us. Like, I think they genuinely don't like their fans. Like, there's no other really explanation for it, right? Because, yeah, at the end of the day, right, Bandai's a corporation, Toei's a corporation, Shueisha's a corporation. So I get, like, you know, certain delays and stuff not being released because of, like, business and legal reasons and yada yada yada, stuff like that. But, like, the moves that they make, it doesn't even seem like it's, like, smart from a business standpoint. And, you know, obviously I'm not in the gaming industry, I'm not like an expert on it or anything, but I don't know, it seems like it's not even in service of, like, them making more money or anything like that. It's just in service of, like, of us just not having things, you know? Like, they've been adding bits and pieces of DLC to Xenoverse, instead of actually, or Xenoverse 2 I should say, instead of developing Xenoverse 3. Sparking Zero, the DLC, they, one, took a very long time to even give release dates. Rockstar is actually not mine. And then two, they split up the Daima DLC for no reason. Did the same thing with Kakarot, splitting up the Daima DLC. Kakarot, they actually made one of their best games ever. And outside of the Daima DLC, it's kind of been ignored since Resurrection F. I'll search for floating Pokeballs. I forgot that I have to do these missions up here. Shoot. I'm ready. I think I saw floating Pokeball over here. I saw a different alpha Pokemon. No! Oh, alright, alpha Pokemon. There we go. Alpha Pokemon. Nice. Alright, floating Pokeballs. I guess I can go back to the main portal. Alright, that makes sense. What's going on, Hidden Instinct? Sonic games you start with. Man, quit playing with me. Been a Sonic veteran. I've been a Sonic vet. I've been tapped into Sonic probably longer than some of y'all been alive. But yeah, good suggestions. Good suggestions. Why only fire types? Because they're the best type ever. time. Oh, it's annoying because I literally can see. A Tinkaton? Oh, wait a minute. Let me get one of those. What's that? No Rocky. Nice. Alright, wait. While you destroy that, the other one. Oh, if we missed that, it would have been all over. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Get up. Are you serious? Oh, no way. Alright, whatever. Man, I should have had that. Why do they tell you to destroy, like, the floating Pokeballs and then they put, like, 3 of them in the entire map dispersed? Kakarot 2 would go hard, agreed. Ghost type to finish that one. I'll worry about that later though. Alright, so what did I say I was gonna do? I was going to, or do I want to go to the Hyperspace Rogue Mega Arena? Does that sound appealing? A little bit, right? Like low key. But no, I did say I wanted to go see what's going on with the thing up there. Not even anything over here. Not even anything worth messing with over here. Alright, what's I about to do? There we go. No. Side mission detected unidentified Megastone. That's what we wanted. Alright, let's see what this is all about. Because unidentified Megastone to me means new Mega. Hoping it's Staraptor. Shout out Gen 4 for real. Is it inside the shopping mall? What are these poor people doing here? Just acting like there's nothing wrong. I'll do some shopping. Oh, I didn't get a donut. Right. Shoot. Okay. Forgot about that. Alright, let's get this donut made. Extreme speed really good for destroying Pokeballs? Definitely gotta tap in then. Who can learn extreme speed? I think, the Talonflame definitely gets quick attack. I don't know if it gets extreme speed too. But if Talonflame gets extreme speed, then there we go. I'm pretty sure Pyroar gets it, even though I do have a special set on Shinra right now. Alright, you know what? This is a Hyper Pearson Berry. Hyper Lumberry. That barely gave me anything. Even if I do 2 of them. No, I don't want to use that. Alright, let's do 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. That is a donut right there. Alright, who are we up against? Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out when we get there. wonder if they made this animation this long on purpose, or if it just takes a little bit for everything to load. Alright, complete my mission. So that's my mission. So are these like a parallel version of them then? Or did they just happen to also go through the portal? Oh, we're about to get the Raichu Mega Stones. Okay. Got you. Who can handle Raichu? Just about anybody except for Roy. Base Agnolovia might not be great for that. But yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Mega Evolve Agno, then he'll also get an electric resistance, so that'll be good for us. Alright, so we gotta beat these Raichu. The 1v2 is gonna be nasty to deal with. I'm sure they both know Dig too. Alright, let's assess. Yeah, get it over with. Low key, I could go Mega Delphox. Mega Delphox has a lot of yeah, I'm going Mega Delphox, why not? And if Delphox faints, we'll build our Mega Energy back up and go Acno. I think that's Giga Impact. Oh yeah, this is easy. No, why did I press that? Wrong move. Oh, sorry, Marileona. That is completely on me. Oh, that was such a fatal misclick. My fault, OG. Alright, one down. Oh, okay. Don't get hit by Thunderbolt, I guess, is the moral of the story. There we go. Alright, well, those things hit hard. Yeah, those things hit hard, man. But we hit harder. Come on, you already know what it is. Already know what it is. What's going on, Tox Plays? Main plot of Pokemon. There is no main plot of Pokemon unless you're talking about like Ash in the gang, but I haven't kept up with the Pokemon anime or manga, to be honest. Last I heard though, Ash wasn't even the main character anymore. But yeah, I mean, all the games pretty much have a separate story, but they all exist in the same universe too, you know? So think of it as like, you know, the Pokemon world, and then each generation, each new region, kind of like a different country. Generation 2 is like a direct sequel to Generation 1, and then the rest of them take place, you know, X amount of years after, you know, pretty much each one. But you know, different parts of the Pokemon world, of course. So you'll see characters from different games pop up. Think like if it's in a game, in a main series game, you can, I guess, consider it like canon to the main story. But yeah, I mean, you're spot on when you say it's a new story each game. Cool. Raichu Knight X and Raichu Knight Y. Nice. Alright, well, mission complete. Still got a lot of time left in here. So I guess I'll just look for items and Pokemon. If there even are any. I wonder if they just programmed it to not spawn anything because it's a mega battle. Can I get up top anywhere? I can get like a roof. And the one time I have an abundance of time, no missions. You know what? I can't believe I wasted my, I mean, I guess if I didn't get enough level boosts, that fight probably would have been a lot harder. But yeah, it doesn't seem like anything's gonna pop up here. Because wild Pokemon spawn in hordes too, so I would have been seeing something if they were gonna come up here. You guys beat the DLC main plot yesterday. What'd you think of it? Well, that loads. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and get more water. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see. So I gotta get another donut. I should have just made another one while I was there. I wouldn't have to keep going back each time. That's what I'm gonna do, actually. I'm gonna make a bunch so that I don't have to keep going back each time. I have 11 of these. 4 of those. 5 minutes. Alright, I'll do that. They're the same. Oh, cool. Okay. In that case, what if we did 110, 70, 70. I'm gonna make a bunch of. All right, here's what I'll do. All right, because I'm torn between. I don't want to like waste the good berries on a low level boost, or I mean on like a mega evolution because I don't need the extra time. But I also don't want to get a low level boost and then I'm about to. You know what? Nah, we'll be fine. We like the challenge. We accept the challenge. Let's do +3, +3, +3, +6, +6 is crazy. +6 is crazy. But +5s I saw. Thought I saw. Yeah, +5. I'll do +3. +3. Oh, +3. Alright, let's do it. +9. Whatever. We'll be alright. We'll accept the challenge. Make another of the same. Alright, now we got 4. 4 donuts in total. Should be good now. Alright, I'm gonna take on a regular one. I want it to be something that I haven't yet attempted. That's a Mega Stone. Been here, been there. Side mission, maybe. Oh, I can toggle to only show distortions. Okay. Meowth. That could be fun. Cubone, Starly, and looks like Staravia. Maybe that one I should try to get. Right, because eventually I did say I wanted to get a Mega Staraptor. These are both the same thing. 120, 120. And then that's okay, got it. I'll do the one with what's the level on that? 105. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do the one with 120. Looks like it might be in the wild zone, but I'll fly like right next door. What is the plot to this Pokemon? So this takes place about 5 years after the Pokemon X and Y games. This place takes place in the city of Lumiose, which is based after Paris, and you are a tourist. And you are just helping fill up the Pokédex, pretty much. It revolves around this like Pokemon League thing right here called the Infinite ZA Royale, and your goal is to reach the highest rank. So you can see right here my rank is Infinity. As the name suggests, you start at rank Z, and as you keep beating trainers, going up, progressing, blah 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 blah, you get to rank A. And then a central part of the story is that there are Pokemon that are mega evolving at random. I don't know which Pokemon games you've played or what you're familiar with, but a Mega Evolution is when a Pokemon randomly does this. It goes under transformation, becomes a lot stronger too. Sometimes it changes types. And yeah, those are sort of popping up all throughout the city. Obviously super dangerous when that happens. And so in addition to trying to, climb those ranks, you also go around with your ragtag group of friends. And you, oh, I just flew here. With your ragtag group of friends, and take those down. Figure out where they're coming from and how you can beat them. Why do I? Okay. Where's my sense of direction in this game is like genuinely awful. Okay, pin is over this way. There we go. All right. Let's pretend like that didn't take super long for me to figure out. Didn't I need it to rain for something? Oh, for my my Pokedex, yeah. All right, level 120. I'm not even gonna use. I'll use one of these. So yeah, that's the plot of this game. Is that Pokemon are randomly mega evolving everywhere, and also you want to become top ranked. No evil team in this game, but there is something that it would spoil the story if I explained it in further detail. So there's no main evil team, but they do make a callback to evil teams in other games. All right, destroy floating Pokeballs. Pick up 20 sparkling items. Catch flying type Pokemon. Only one? Light work. You know what I might do? I'm gonna just catch a bunch of these. And then if anybody wants a Starly but doesn't want to get the DLC, I don't know why you wouldn't get the DLC, but I don't know if you don't want to spend $30. It's totally fair. I got a bunch of Starly. Let me know. Let me know. I can't get any closer. Alright, and I see there's one over there. Oh, there's that Staravia I was on before. What else? Sparkling items. I'll keep that. Yeah, that one might be a shot. I want to find more berries for this. Just a bunch of Gimme Ghoul coins. So I guess whenever I'm ready to get a Goldango, I'll be ready when that comes around. No. I always do that. I always miss click and go up. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. We got most of them though. Most of the other points. Not most of the sparkling items. Alright, there we go. Doesn't seem to be as open world as... Yeah, definitely not as open world as Scarlet and Violet. To be fair, it's not a main series game, so they don't usually put as many resources into it. And it also takes place within one city versus an entire region. So in terms of like open world, like it does have an open world that is pretty big. But yeah, it's only one city, so it is smaller than pretty much any other Pokemon game. But I will say, they did surprise me, pleasantly surprised. I had my doubts, as I'm sure a lot of people did, about, you know, how good it was going to be having an entire Pokemon game in one city, but I like it. I mean, I don't like it in the sense where they should keep doing the whole game in one city, right? I definitely want them to keep making entire regions and stuff, but I think they did a pretty decent job, all things considered. Remember when Pokemon Go was their biggest open world game? I do remember when Pokemon Go was popping. I do remember that. I'm gonna age myself real quick here. I remember when Pokemon Go first came out and was first popular. Because it's like low-key making a comeback now. But I remember back in like 2016, 2017, man, everybody had... I used to be going on like college campus tours, bro. Just seeing which Pokemon they had. Low-key wouldn't even be like paying attention to what the tour guy was saying. I'd just be like, yo, what's around here? But yeah, Pokemon Go, low-key, still might be their biggest. I don't know what the numbers on Pokemon Go look like, but still might be up there. Alright, let's do plus 14, because we gotta fight a new Mega Pokemon. Boris said, help! What happened? Also, how are people getting into here? I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know, civilians. They're just curious to see. Rogue Mega Showdown. Are we gonna break up the fight? Crabominable! Oh, this is another Mega I was excited for. Crabominable is a funny Pokemon, dude. I like it, though. Cool typing with ice and fighting. Pretty decent physical attack stat. And I think Crabominable is like one of those Pokemon that's really deserving of a Mega too. You know, when people say like, oh, you know, which Pokemon should get a Mega, I think it should be mostly reserved for Pokemon that would otherwise not be like overall that crazy strong, you know? Like it is a decent Mon if you know how to use it, but in most situations it's not all that viable. And I think for the most part, that's what Mega Evolution should be, you know? Give Pokemon that don't usually get a chance to shine a chance to shine. Not that there's anything wrong with like a Garchomp or, you know, any starters getting Mega Evolutions. My question is, they were just fighting each other. Why would they not, like, why are they now against me? What did I do? Alright. Doesn't matter. You know, CK, let's do it, man. Whoa! Oh, they took me out immediately! I gotta at least land something. Dang, I didn't land anything. Hold on, they're kinda nice with it. Okay, hold on. Alright. When you think about it, all I really gotta do is just avoid their attacks and land my own. Actually, wait, hold on. Why are they low-key not taking damage? Hold on, what is going on here? Low-key should have brought Delphox. Alright, these things are tougher than I was prepared for. Survive, I can only use one. Alright, one thing I know is that Shinra not going to be good for the pro. I just have to get it down to a 1v1, man. That's really all it's going to come down to. If I can force the 1v1, because it's the 1v2 that's messing me up right now. But Roy seems to be putting in good work. Roy goes down. What's going to move from here? Satchel. Saving it because we still have two more, and I know they're gonna one-tap Shinra because Dynamic Punch one-tap Shinra, but if I can get something off, there we go. Better than nothing, right? I'll take it. All right. Now what I'm gonna do? All right, this one was a lot harder than I was expecting. Shoot. But we need the firepower, and I think only Delphox can help us with that. Oh, what? No way we got one shot! Oh, nah, run it back. Run it back. Wait a minute. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Nah, hold on. Run it back, because I'm going to run out of time. Run it back, because I'm going to run out of time. Run it back, because I'm going to run out of time. Run it back, because I'm going to run out of time. Nah. Nah. All right. Bet. Yo, let me out of here. Bet. So that's how they're playing. All right, bet. Now I'm locked in now. That's cool. Because first of all, they jumped me, right? That's the first issue. Cool. I got something for them. I got something real good for the both of them. Let me just see what moves I have here. Yep. Now I got something real good for the both of them, right? Because then see what happens, right? Once I lower that attack stat, I got something real. Matter of fact, just because I'm like ultra fed up with them. No, I'm keeping the fire type team. I'm keeping fire types. But Anko might get whooped if we go in like this. I have 21 XP Candy XL. That's hilarious. Oops, I'm gonna take all of them. Plus 13. Plus 13. I don't even need the plus 14. Plus 13. Plus 13. Plus 13. They put BTA. They did not put BTA. They almost lost. But I got something for him. 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 Instantly got something for him. Instantly got something for him. Skip all that cutscene. Instantly got something for him. Watch. Matter of fact, I shouldn't have even sent out my Pokemon. Oh. Alright. Retreat. Wait, the burn doesn't work? You can't burn them? Wait a minute, wait a minute. What? Hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute. Because now it's straight cheating if you can't burn them. Oh, okay, so I just straight up can't burn them. Okay, okay. No, cool, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No, yeah, Sure. 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 What do you mean you can't burn the Crabominable? What? Since when are they immune to status effects? What? What do you mean you can't burn the Crabominable? What am I doing? I'm cursing the game developers right now because I just found out that they put you against 2 ice types that have a fire type resistance. Alright, well now I gotta lose on purpose so I can go back and reorder my team. Hold on. Alright, sorry to do this to your team, but I gotta go back and reorder. I thought burning them was the move, but I guess you can't burn Crabominable for some reason. What? Alright. I'm gonna let them KO me. So I can actually probably faster if I let them like knock me out, right? Alright. That's fine. Now that I know, yeah, what do you mean you can't burn Crabominable? Y'all saw that? I use Will-O-Wisp, what said it doesn't affect? What? Alright, let's go back to the boxes. In that case, where is... If I can't, and I need to get a new donut too. All right. They nullified types because I was using fairy type and got hit with a dragon type move. Interesting. Okay, so they nullified type effectiveness, at least to the extent of like moves being not effective. And then they got rid of status effects. Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. But then does it... Alright, so does that mean that Earthquake will hit Talonflame? That's my question. Alright, either way. Make a donut. 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3. That's 1.1. What does a plus 1.1 mean? Alright, plus 20. Wish I could get a little bit higher, but we'll take that. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna go back and change Talonflame's moveset as well, because Will-O-Wisp was a dud. That's so nonsense they did me like that, man. You really hate to see it. You really do. But maybe later here. What I haven't? U-turn. U-turn also won't do as much. See, now I'm hesitant to write because I could put on something like Feather Dance, but I'm feeling like that's not going to do much. You know, like a Growl type. I'm going to operate under the assumption that any status-based moves won't work against these Pokemon. Maybe we go Swords Dance. Fly could also be useful too. Fly has a power of 90, right? Aerial Ace is only 60, so we can go Fly. It has a lot more cooldown though, is the only thing. I wish I had better, I wish there were more physical fire types moves that Talonflame had access to. Close combat. I could Heat Crash, but that won't. Crabominable's a pretty heavy Pokemon, so that really won't do much for us. Power Up Punch, maybe, I'm thinking. But I'll likely just end up keeping the same moveset. Shinra, I think we're going to replace Dark Pulse. I don't want Overheat because that's gonna lower. Maybe a Workup, and then a Hyper Beam just for like a really heavy hitter if we need one. Mob gets Nasty Plot, right? I don't even need Calm Mind. Nasty Plot is what I'm looking at. Yeah, Nasty Plot. Place a Shadow Ball. Instead of Dazzling Gleam, because you gotta get kind of close for Dazzling Gleam. Focus Blast? You still have to low-key get kind of close for Focus Blast, too. Could Future Sight. Maybe. Recover? No, because they're gonna get one shot anyways, so it's not really gonna matter much. Psyshock. Between Future Sight, I'm gonna try. Let's try Future Sight, just to see how it goes. Acnologia. All right, we don't really have much of a use for Shadow Claw. We need those heavy-hitting Fire-type moves, especially when we Mega Evolve. And I'll probably keep Dragon Rush, Flamethrower. Maybe Fire Spin to set a trap, right? Because the thing is, if we get too close, it becomes risky. All right, I'm gonna try this out for now. We're gonna call this a test run. Obviously, I'm still gonna try to succeed, but I know what I'm gonna try instead if this doesn't pan out. So let's see. Let us see. Try going for more stun and more tanker Pokemon than damage. Ah, I see what you're saying. Well, we can't inflict any statuses on it in terms of like paralysis or anything. But yeah, not a bad idea to maybe focus on Pokemon that can that are a bit bulkier instead of ones that deal damage. That's also something to consider for sure. Alright, I'm gonna start with Mob. Start with Mob. Low-key should have I'll save when I get in there. That way I can always just close software and then restart rather than having to go back, right? Because having a plus 20 donut is hard to come by. So yeah, I'm going to save as soon as I get in there. Turn off autosave? Maybe not. Alright, well, not gonna worry about that. Either way, Mob, you're up. They got bro planning. Have to. That's the whole point of Pokemon, is strategy. That's what makes the series so great. You gotta go in with the game plan, and if it doesn't work, you gotta revise. Alright, Mob is very, very, very not tanky. Like, at all. These things are fast. That is another issue that I have. Is that trying to outrun them. Like, this thing is low-key catching up to me. Future Sight. Literally just keep it in one spot. Alright, bad move. I hit something, but like, not for any amount of reason. Alright, Mob went down. Alright, Future Sight is not it, we know that now. Alright, I also gotta be careful about sending my Pokemon into just like straight up get KO. Low-key should have kept Charizard in a little bit longer. But see, Delphox gets one hit KO'd by that Earthquake every time, bro. Like, Delphox, you're supposed to be our one of our #1 players, man. You better start doing your job. Alright, there we go. We got one down. If I could just land one more close combat, it's over. Of course. You know what? That's what I get for saying that. But. Alright, Roy. I probably could have got away with the Swords Dance if I knew he was done alone. Oh, I can't Swords Dance. Okay. So no status moves. Not just like, not just, you know, status effects, but literally no increase in my stats, nothing. Alright, well. Fight's good as done, but, low-key, I didn't even have to switch up my team. Like, the most significant change I really made was adding Alakazam. Alakazam landed one Psychic and part of a Future Sight. I could have just gone back in there with the same team and I would have won anyways. Like, it wasn't even a matter of like, oh, I need to change my team. I just went about the fight the wrong way the first time. Okay, well, lesson here is don't overthink it. I overthought it, but we got it done. That definitely could have been done on a second attempt. But now we know Future Sight is not very useful. It went easy on me that time, I don't know. Maybe they did. It's because they were scared. Alright, hold up. I got food in the oven. Let me just go take it out real quick. I'll be right back. There we go. Got that. It's also the boss battle because I ran out of time. Oh, that's got to be annoying. That has got to be annoying. I hope you saved before you started it. I don't even know if that works. Because it could auto-save like right before you even before it starts the cutscene for the boss battle. But let's see. I think I'm gonna do one more hyperspace mission and then call it an evening for now. Did you escape from hyperspace Lumiose? Yes, I am. But yeah, I love how I also was like, oh yeah, you know, Pokemon's all about strategy. That's really love of the game. I really didn't need to employ that much strategy. I mean, it was just a matter of understanding, right? With Pokemon, you just got to understand, let me think. Two things, really. I mean, in simplest form, how much damage can I deal and how much damage can I take? And I think I just didn't understand the full extent of those two, right? Like it wasn't even clicking to me that Earthquake was pretty much one-shotting everything. So like I sent in Delphox, right? And then I would land a couple hits, get KO'd, and I would assume like, oh, okay, maybe I'm too close, maybe I'm blah, blah, blah. No, it was the fact that Earthquake was one-shotting everything. So honestly, I probably could have just sent in like Talonflame, Emboar. Why did I go back here? I have donuts. Yeah, I could have just sent in Talonflame, Emboar. Delphox with the Psychic was good, but yeah, I mean, Talonflame, Emboar, a little bit of Pyroar too, and then Charizard. I think it would have been alright. Loki didn't even need a full team of 6. But I think it does also make a difference that I had the plus 20 berry instead of the plus 14. So I had some extra levels on my side there too. What am I cooking up? Chicken nuggets. Yeah, I made a snack. I was gonna eat them on stream, but then I was like, you know what? It's getting kind of late. I'll just end stream before I eat them. Yeah, I made baked chicken nuggets. Baked chicken, because, you know, be trying to stay healthy from time to time. So, cut them up, seasoned them myself. Only plus 100 donut. That is rough. That is, hey, I hope you save. If that works. If the method works, then yeah, save before y'all, there's like right before y'all enter or right after. Am I here when I play Pokemon? There's too much damage to the enemy. Not a bad plan. Not a bad plan. Oh, also that reminds me, I gotta switch the team back. Hey, shout out Mob. Goated Mon right there, but unfortunately we are you know what, I'll throw on Chandelure. Chandelure does not get enough battle time anyways. Onco the Chandelure. Yeah, we're a fire type specialist. Alright, what does she need me to do? Or he? Sharir. Hello there, young trainer. Could I ask a special favor of you? I'd like you to deliver this letter to the director of the academy. I'll do it myself, but I'm afraid of certain circumstances. Yeah, the fact that you're trapped in an alternate dimension parallel to our own. Yeah, I can do that. This seems fishy. Low-key, it does seem fishy. Yo, chat, if a random stranger ever pulls up on you and says, yo, can you give this to that person over there? Oh my god, that's like Stranger Danger 101. Yeah, I don't even gotta tell y'all. If you doubt my intentions, I suggest you deliver the letter. Is that a threat? Answer the truth of the whole matter. Why can't I just read the letter then, right? He was like, deliver it. Where am I going? Do I go back? Or do I have to say yes? Ah, okay. It's because I didn't say yes. That's why. So I didn't start the mission. All right. Bet. Obtained important letter. So is she within the within hyperspace? I'm gonna activate the guide on this one. Oh, okay. So she's not in hyperspace. Alright, got it. Oh, chicken nuggets are the ones from McDonald's? No! No, those are the bad kind. I mean, every once in a while is not bad. I actually enjoy fast food a lot too. But yeah, nah, those, you gotta make your own chicken nuggets. Even if you make them like, you know, like fried in breadcrumbs and stuff, still end up being a lot healthier. Just because it's like a standard practice for fast food companies. They pump their food full of a lot of like just oils and stuff, which doesn't inherently make it bad for you, right? Like oils, our body needs fats and oils. Because oils are fats, but our body needs those fats to survive, right? They're not inherently bad for you. It's just that the sheer quantity means that the threshold before it becomes dangerous is way lower. I know I just threw a lot of buzzwords out there, but long story short, health is wealth. Go on top of you. Alright, we'll take this elevator. Yo, hyperspace, it must be like resetting the clock or something. It's been night is falling over the city for the past like 20 minutes. Oh, I missed. Bro, chill. I only get a 20 piece to myself. Don't tell me to chill. Tell your gut biome to chill. Your arteries to chill, man. And bits, they finna be, you know, inflamed, aggravated. I could probably put away a whole 20 piece if I wanted to, I'm not gonna lie. That does sound like light work. Because a 20 piece is probably what, like, I don't know how much chicken that is. Probably like under 1,000 calories. So I could probably put away a 20 piece low key. As long as you don't make a habit out of it. That's a grown man meal right there though, it's a 20 piece. That's a lot of food. This is Moir, so I don't give it to her. Oh, okay. Oh, Academy. Okay. The director of the Academy. Oh, okay, I thought that was her name. Whatever the Academy is called. What's in the letter? Why she look so surprised? They're good. It's a lot of things that taste good. It's good food that's healthy for you too. Make this like escape room of a construction set. Now I'm gonna get this item. What else? This colorful screw. I think there's another item. Ah, you're a football player. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Gotta get your calories in. Big boy, are you what position you play? What position you play? I didn't middle Yeah, I played football in middle school and I'm thinking about like how I played football in middle school. My mom made me quit before high school. And I'm thinking about it and I'm laughing because like I was really in middle school, I was tiny. I was like I'm a bigger dude now. I'm probably like 6'6'1", around 200 pounds. But in middle school, I was a calm like 5'5" at most. At most, I was like 110, 120 pounds. So it makes sense why my mom kept me off that football field. Why am I battling her? Is this part of the mission? I just saw the exclamation mark. You play QB? Oh nah, put the 20 piece down. Put the 20 piece down. Put the 20. You gotta stay nimble. You gotta stay agile. Put the 20 piece down. You gotta stay alert. Put the 20 piece down. If you had said linebacker or something, I would have said you got it. I would have said you got it. I forgot to change my moveset back. Spamming that good. Oh yeah, why can't I use sword stance? What's going on here? Weird. Very weird. Use bulk up either. Okay, interesting. My question is, right? Are you buying your own food or are your parents buying you food? Because if your parents buying you food, that's even easier. If you're buying your own food, and so again, it's a little bit harder. You know, I'm older, so I buy my own meals too. So it is a little bit harder to put together like a healthy meal that's gonna fill you up. If you're buying your own food, your parents buying you food, man. Listen. Take advantage of, and this goes for everybody. This goes for everybody, not just Hasbro. This goes for everybody. Take advantage of your parents' funds, man. Take advantage. That sounds really cool when I say it, but what I'm really trying to say is, if you are in a position where your parents support you financially, use it to your advantage while you can. Because once you get older, and you got your adult responsibilities, and you're gonna start being more independent. Oh, you're gonna miss it. You are going to miss it. I miss the days when I could ask my parents for some money and not feel bad about it, man. I haven't asked my parents for money in years, but I got my own job and stuff. My parents be offering too. I'm like, no, I can't. What are they talking about here? I went to the... This is the wrong quest, too. Okay, hold up. I got too much going on. Message from across dimensions. Facing construction. Oh, I didn't mean to, let's see. Sometimes it's me, I'm not a good cook. I walk to McDonald's. Coney Island? You a Northeasterner? You know about some Coney Island. You a New Yorker? A New Yorker? I'm from Jersey. And if you're not a good cook, it's the time to start. Opportunity to learn. I learned how to cook during COVID. Actually. Yeah, because during COVID, you know, I was just scrolling on TikTok, and that's also when I got into fitness too. And you know, I'd see all these like super like, you know, buff muscular guys. I'd be like, oh, I want to be built like that, man. And so I learned how to you know, cook chicken, beef, rice, stuff like that. Everybody wants to keep battling. Why'd I accept this side quest, man? I'm over here. My mission was to give the letter to her, right? Because for whatever reason, the dude couldn't just walk through the portal despite being the only person in hyperspace. Now I gotta battle him too? I don't even feel like doing that. Alright. Too cold and dangerous to go outside. Hey, that means that you got to stay inside, lock in, learn about the cooking skills. Because all you got to do, right? Here's what you do. You figure out what it is you should be eating based on what you want to do with your nutrition, right? What I mean by that is, like, if you want to put on more muscle, figure out what it is you need to be eating to put on that muscle, right? From there, all you gotta do, go to your parents, right, and say, Mom, Dad, or you know, whoever your guardian is, say, I'm trying to put on more muscle. Do you think, you know, when you go grocery shopping, you could get me X, Y, Z, right? After that, oh yeah, you're set. I'm also just realizing it did not instant heal me for this. And I once again did not, use my move type. Not my move type, move set. Loki might be a Chandelure sweet. Alright, we got it with the Chandelure sweet. We'll be alright. Ah! Okay. It was less than I did. And you lived that? They just be making up anything, bro. Level 69 Crocodile does not survive a Flare Blitz from a level 100 Charizard. They be making up anything. There we go. Alright. Loki might have been the wrong move. Worst case scenario, we max survive Ember and close combat. Alright, we got Will-O-Wisp back. I guess it would be disrespectful to be getting right? Work. You don't have to do it. Don't have to do what? Too much work to learn how to cook? I mean, maybe. Maybe, yeah. You know what's more work, though? What's more work is you're going to have to wash your face, right? When you get older, you're going to have to wash your face at least 2, maybe 3 times a day. Every day, right? Once when you wake up, and then once before practice. Probably say once after practice, too, right? Once after school. At least 3 times, right? Because all that fast food you eat, it's gonna be bad for your skin. So you're gonna break out like crazy. That's number 1. Number 2, even more work, you gotta go to the bathroom all the time. Because as you keep eating that fast food, what you have in your stomach is called a gut biome. And it's basically comprised of a bunch of little like microorganisms that help you digest food and process it and stuff like that. Keep eating all that fast food, it's gonna mess up your stomach. You're gonna end up with stomach problems, right? So think, right, how many times a day do you get a stomach ache, you gotta go to the bathroom and poop? Multiply that by like 4 to 5 times. Yeah, that's gonna be your life. You don't put down that McDonald's. I'm letting you know right now. You gotta keep that regulated, keep it moderated. That's the key. I do enjoy some fast food, right? I don't want to be a hypocrite and be like, never eat anything, blah, 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 blah. Because, you know, that would make me a hypocrite. I do enjoy fast food. I'm a big Wendy's guy personally. But it's that moderation. It's that moderation and should never be the preference. That's the secret, low key, is you always want to think about it as like fast food is a last resort. You will only want to get it when it's like, there's nothing else. And like, I absolutely cannot cook anything. You know, I don't have any food to cook and I need to eat right now. That's the only chance. Not only just, you know, I'm hungry and I want to eat sooner. Now, it has to be like a last resort. Only eat it like once a month at most. But yeah, that's my advice. I'm not a doctor, obviously, but they'll probably tell you something similar. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. As always, man, thank y'all for showing up, showing out, and showing love. Hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their Tuesday, fantastic rest of their week, and I'll catch y'all next time, man.